welcome back to Make It with Mod Podge. I'm Cathie and today I've got a really fun upcycling gift wrap idea for all of those graduates. We're gonna take a soup can and turn it into a surprise can gift. Now this can is loaded with everything from candy to a little bit of cash. These are really easy to put together and I'm gonna show you how to do it. We're using some napkins, some Mod Podge, and some folk art home decor chalk. You're gonna look for a can that has a pull top on one side and a walled edge on the bottom side. That's not a rounded edge. And we're using a safety can opener to remove the bottom of the can. This type of opener leaves no sharp edges and you'll be able to easily place that bottom lid back on. Now go ahead and remove the paper label and completely wash out your can. And don't worry, we did eat the soup. Once that's completely cleaned out and dry, you're ready to add your goodies. I'm adding confetti, some money, some Hershey Kisses, just some 2023s and paper cutouts, add some more confetti, more candy, and then I'm topping it at the very bottom with some paper shred. Now for that lid, I just go along with a little bit of tacky glue. We are gonna be Mod Podging this down, so don't worry about that. And then just place it back on there. I use my finger to wipe off any extra glue. Sometimes you might need to add a little weight or something to get that to glue down perfect. Now we're going to prime it with some folk art home decor chalk, and this is so that the colors of our napkins or our tissue paper pop through. All right, go ahead and separate those plies of the napkin. We're only using that top printed ply. Then you'll trim the design down to fit onto the can. I'm using the grad and the black edging. We're using Mod Podge satin to attach and a little spray water just to mist our napkins. Go ahead and add a thin coat of Mod Podge to the can, and then you're gonna lightly mist your napkin, and then you can place it right onto the can. Now I'm being super gentle here because the napkins can tear. So go ahead and pat it down, and then with a very light hand, go ahead and brush on top. For the back side, you'll just wrap the extra napkin around and then Mod Podge it to the bottom of the can. Now I'm using those extra little pieces to fill in my side design. Just go ahead and trim them to fit and use the same technique of applying the Mod Podge and then placing the napkin pieces down. You can see this fits beautifully. I've got both sides done. Now, once it's dry, you're ready to go ahead and embellish further. For this one, I'm just adding a little gold trim around the top of it, but you can do these lots of different ways. Here, you're gonna see that I'm making a little mortar board for it. I glued black ribbon to the top, and then I'm using a black cardboard and a little tassel just to create a cute little graduation cap. You can also create different designs by gluing different pieces on top. You can layer them up. For here, I'm just using some ultrafine glitter. I'm Mod Podging that top edge, and then I'm glittering it. You can also use glitter to add elements of design, like right there on that little cap, I'm adding a little dot of glitter there. And once it's dry, you can brush off the excess. Add some bows, add some tinsel. You can really do these all different ways. They're so fun. All right, now let's take a look at all the different designs, and let's go ahead and pop one of these open. Happy graduation to all of our graduates out there. If you like this project as much as I do, make sure you give us a like, share, and subscribe. Use those hashtags Mod Podge and Plaid Crafts so everybody back at Plaid can see what you're making. I'll be back here with another fun project to share with you next week. And until then, have a very crafty week.